Now we are going to study about the chapter heat in standard 10th science and technology part first. In earlier standards, that means in standard 8th, you have studied about the heat and measurement of heat. Now in standard 10th, we are going to study about some different concepts about the heat. Though also, first of all, we will revise about the concepts you have studied in standard 8. Now, here, what is the meaning of heat and what is the meaning of temperature? Here, the meaning of heat is in every object, the particles of that object are always in motion. They are oscillating every time, and that means they have the kinetic energy in them, and that kinetic energy is the expression of the heat energy. Now therefore, heat present in any object is the total kinetic energy of the particles present in the object is nothing but the heat, but temperature is the average kinetic energy of all the particles in the substance, that is known as the temperature. It is the measure of that average kinetic energy of the particles. मित्रांनो, आताच आपण जसं म्हटलं की उष्णता या प्रकरणाचा आपण अभ्यास करत आहोत आणि या प्रकरणामध्ये ज्या संकल्पना आपण पुढे शिकणार आहोत त्याची थोडीशी ओळख किंवा यापूर्वीची उजळणी म्हणून आपण थोडंसं आठवीकडं थोडंसं जायचं आहे. इयत्ता 8वी मध्ये आपण उष्णता हे प्रकरण शिकलेलो आहोत आणि त्यामध्ये आपल्याला उष्णता म्हणजे काय, तापमान म्हणजे काय या गोष्टींची ओळख झालेली आहे. त्यांची आपण थोडीशी त्यांची उजळणी करूया आणि मग आपण पुढे जाऊ. तर उष्णता म्हणजे काय? तर उष्णता म्हणजे कसं असतं, एखाद्या पदार्थामध्ये जे कण असतात हे कण हालचाल करत असतात आणि त्या हालचालींचा अर्थ असा आहे की त्यांना गतिज ऊर्जा असते आणि अशा प्रकारची एखाद्या पदार्थामध्ये कणांची जी गतिज ऊर्जा आहे अशी एकूण गतिज ऊर्जा किती ह्याचं जे मोजमाप केलं जातं त्याला आपण म्हणतो उष्णता किंवा हीट. तर तापमान काय आहे, तर एखाद्या पदार्थामध्ये असणारे जे काही कण आहेत त्या कणांची जी काही हालचाल चाललेली असेल ती हालचाल सरासरी किती प्रमाणात आहे हे मोजणं म्हणजे तापमान. नाउ द नेक्स्ट कन्सेप्ट इज द लॅटंट हीट. इन मराठी वी कॅन कॉल इट एज अप्रकट उष्मा. अप्रकटचा अर्थ काय, which is not expressed. That means we cannot record the change in temperature. Okay. Latent heat means here heat is absorbed, but due to the absorption of that heat, temperature change is not detected. That heat is known as latent heat of any substance. Okay. Now there are two types of latent heats. One is latent heat of fusion and another is latent heat of vaporization. First of all, we will study about the latent heat of fusion. तर याला आपण वितळणाचा अप्रकट उष्मा असं म्हणतो. आता नेमका हा काय आहे ते आपण पुढे पाहूया. When we start to heat the ice, at that time the energy which is given to these ice cubes is utilized to break the strong bonds between the two particles of the ice, and that bond gets broken down and the distance between the two particles goes on increasing. As a result, this solid ice is converted into liquid. Now this conversion utilizes some amount of energy which is given to this substance, given to this ice. Now this heat which is absorbed by the ice for its melting process, for its fusion. That heat is called as latent heat of fusion. म्हणजे थोडक्यात बर्फ, त्याचे जे कण आहेत, हे कण त्यांच्यामध्ये असणारे जे काही बंध आहेत, हे बंध तोडण्यासाठी बाहेरून दिलेली उष्णता स्वीकारतात, शोषून घेतात आणि अशी त्यांनी शोषून घेतलेली जी ऊर्जा आहे, ही ऊर्जा म्हणजेच वितळणाचा अप्रकट उष्मा. आता ही जशी संकल्पना आहे त्याच पद्धतीनं पुढं लॅटंट हीट ऑफ वेपोरायझेशन. आता या ठिकाणी आपण पाहिलं की या ठिकाणी एक मी छोटासा ग्राफ काढलेला आहे अँड दिस ग्राफ शोज that is graph is temperature against time. Here time is given 1 2 3 minutes, temperature 1 2 3 4 5 degrees Celsius, like this. Ice is getting started to be heated and then up to certain time interval the temperature change will not be observed. This is the latent heat of fusion. Okay, now afterwards, as the total ice is converted into water, its temperature goes on rising uniformly at a certain level up to about 100 degrees Celsius, and at that temperature again water starts to boil. Now at that temperature also heat is being given to the water, but using that heat water gets converted into liquid to gas form. Water changes its state from liquid to gas. For this conversion the certain amount of heat is absorbed by the water, and that heat is nothing but the latent heat of vaporization. And we can draw its graph like this. On y-axis temperature is taken and on x-axis time in minutes is taken, then 1 2 3 4 whatever it may be. Here from 2 minutes temperature is going on increasing, but when it reaches up to 100 degrees Celsius temperature, at that temperature water starts to boil, but temperature remains constant, and that temperature indicates that the further heat is being absorbed by this liquid to be got converted into gaseous form. This is the latent heat of vaporization.